This is an unfortunate singular incident, definitely.
It's not a singular incident. It is unfortunate, but it's not singular.
No, it is not.
No. Manisha Priyam is responding. Manisha Priyam to Devesh Thakur, please. Yes.
You're not willing to learn the lesson.
Manisha Priyam.
The quality of midday meal is consistently poor in Bihar. For Mr. Devesh Kumar's knowledge, I have been to schools in Gaya, I have been to schools in Purnia, Baisi. You know, there are schools where midday meals have not been served up to 3 or 4 months in places in Baisi. But it's not just his government. Let's just take it back slightly. Even Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav's government dragged its foot on the entire midday meal scheme. So there's a consensus across political parties not to feed the children of the poor in Bihar.
Why?
The point is that this is not an accident. Poor quality of food, state government not being concerned about it, it being the responsibility of the cook or the principal, and now they'll suddenly hear, oh, we can't cook a meal, let's give them dry ration. And there'll be another lobby that will come in with dry ration. The point is, if a state government cannot give a square meal to children for which enough provisioning has been done, I think there should just voluntarily be some resignations down the line of political heads who take this as their onus. I mean, you can't say, oh, this was the cook's fault. This is not a solitary incident. You know, there are standards in terms of how food is to be stored. How come this container of pesticides lands up in the school campus? This is not in the prescribed this thing that oil has to be stored in containers that you feel like. Were there committees in place? Do politicians regularly go to school point and eat with children? Do you know that there are prejudiced caste practices that go campuses? Children of the upper caste will eat in one corner, another caste will eat in another corner, girls will eat there, take their plates, eat in some other room. There are gender practices, there are caste practices. You don't want to, you know, really put your hand in all that. All that most governments, including yours, are concerned with is how to get the votes of the poor. Meal of the poor is not your problem. Supply side is fine. You are happy with the food security bill. The midday meal is nothing else but an operationalization of the food security bill.
We don't look after
for
the
children.
poor, is it?
It's a part of that.
You think we get the vote of the poor
with the food
without
security
looking after
bill.
them, is it?
You are happy with you are happy with more grains coming, but you are not happy when you have to do things on the other side. Cooking a meal is the responsibility of women, not of politicians.
Yes, I would also say, Mr. Devesh Thakur, that you don't take care of the poor.
Not politicians.
You don't take care of the poor children, because let me quote to you now from a research which Manisha Priyam has done from a thesis. I am now quoting what happens in the Gaya district. The children get MDM only 5 to 7 days in a month, and even on these days they do not get a full meal. They are served only 1 or 2 spoonfuls of food, and then they are asked to leave. The Dai, that is the maid servant to cook the midday meal, has been appointed by the Mukhya. He took advice from no one regarding the matter. I am asking you today, sir, where anecdotal evidence? You think any academic is going to make this up? That you give 1 or 2 spoons of rice to a child? So that child is hungry. So the child who is taking the poisoned food and who has died is also a child who is left hungry by your system. And I think that is, if that you consider taking care of poor children, I'm sorry, Mr. Devesh Thakur, you've got it all wrong. In 2009, 2010 and in 2013, 3 reports told you how wrong you were. I don't know why you think just because you're a politician, you know everything and everybody else knows nothing. I don't understand why you discount the reality that you are being told.
Absolutely. There's no, I can put the same blame squarely on you.
Sure you can.
Whatever you think of politicians is right and everything else is wrong. I can put that same blame on you. What I was telling you, what I wanted to tell you, what Madam Manisha just said.
Say you are sorry.
The storage of food.
Each newspaper.
Now what Madam Manisha just said regarding the storage of grains.
We are sorry.
There is no place to store the grains in the school. It is the principal, it is the secretary who store the grains in their offices. There's no proper place for the storage of the grains. That is true. That's what I'm telling you. That is where they get contaminated. The principal has to keep those grains, the rice, the dal, everything in those bags which have come from the SFC, from the State Fertilizer Corporation or the Food Corporation of India Godowns. They come and
your state,
the offices of the principal.
Sir, your state.
Where is the place to store them? That is where they get contaminated.
Mr. Thakur,
it is happening everywhere.
Mr. Thakur, the gap.
Not in one school in Bihar. It is happening everywhere.
You see the gap between
you have not made any storage of those grains over there.
And by the way, Mr. Thakur, you can throw any accusation at me, throw anything anything at me. I am happy. In fact, I take every accusation and brickbat thrown at me by politicians as a compliment nowadays.
You can go on blaming.
Mr. Thakur, I am saying one thing to you.
I don't think that's the one right.
Mr. Thakur, I am saying one thing to you. Here is another part of the research. One second. In Purnia district, right? Purnia district famous for Bahubalis like Papu Yadav. Okay, Purnia district. This is what is found in Purnia district by Manisha Priyam. The quality of rice is poor. Insects crawl around it. Children fall sick after eating the khichdi. Many parents feel either the quality of the food should be improved or the meal should be stopped altogether. This is a focus group discussion in Nimatol village in Purnia district. So people have gone and found this reality. You have been told. I am asking you tonight.
Am I denying that?
Then why didn't you do anything?
Am I denying that?
Why have you not done anything?
I am saying I personally, it's not my party stand. I personally don't find this to be a very practically possible scheme, you know, such decentralization, such massive...
Oh, so now you want to close the scheme.
Cooking for them, storing for them. I don't know how it is practically possible. That's what I'm telling you.
Ranjana Kumari, now Devesh Thakur is taking a different track. Devesh Thakur says...
There is no storage capacity.
So
there is no storage places.
Okay, so you...
One
second. Ranjana Kumari.
Arnav, I think there is very big gap between what is the reality and what is the knowledge and understanding of the whole issue of Mr. Thakur. You can easily see that from the way he's trying to, you know, shout out or give irrational arguments talking about lower and lower level people. And now finally he has come to the conclusion that we cannot handle and manage this scheme, so we might as well close this scheme because it cannot be handled by his government. So I think this is really time to take accountability, responsibility. Go through those reports. There are 3 reports I have mentioned to you. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I have not said no.
Let me finish.
Let her finish.
Go through the report. Please go through Manisha's study. Please go through all information available out there to be able to streamline and to put the system in place. Please, our children and poor children's life is as valuable as mine and yours and other people. So please don't try to just kind of, you know, try to give these kind of arguments. Please go through the report. There are systems suggested. There are ways and means to correct all this. Please do that instead of trying to irrationally put everything as
what emerges...
People like us are responsible and you sitting in governance are not responsible.
Bejon Mishra, last word to you. Bejon Mishra.
Yeah.
This problem happens from Udaipur to Amritsar to Delhi to Mirzapur to Kolkata to Dhule. All over the country.
I would like to plead to the politicians, please bear with us for some time and understand what we are trying to say. If you can't run a scheme, tell that planning commission that you don't need this money. Don't do it.
Precisely.
Please don't make the children die.
Yeah, exactly.
You see, if you are not ready to handle a scheme, go ahead and tell the planning commission that you don't need this money. So at least this money could have been used for something better.
Yeah.
My only issue is that you take this money, siphon it in a manner which suits you the most. So what I would request you is, don't take the money if you can't handle it and use it in an efficient manner which will give that benefit to the people.
Mr. Mishra, allow me just one thing.
Please.
I agree.
Please.
I agree with you. Such sensitive, such important, such ambitious schemes should not be given to the state governments to handle, should not be given to the state government machinery to handle. It should be handled by an independent agency.
Oh, so
what more can you
incapable of doing
ask for?
it.
No, what is the state government?
You are saying on the national media that it is capable of handling a scheme.
Why do you want to give it to the state government? Let an independent agency handle this. Let an independent agency take care of the whole thing.
No, Mr. Devesh Thakur, what you say is completely ridiculous.
Our government is incapable.
Mr. Thakur, what you are saying, Mr. Thakur, what you are saying is completely ridiculous.
Politician be involved in this.
No, I'll tell you, Mr. Thakur, why it's ridiculous. Mr. Thakur, 1 second. Can everybody just give me a minute? Mr. Thakur, I'll tell you why what you're saying is unfortunately completely ridiculous, because the only question everybody watching the News Hour tonight will ask, Mr. Devesh Thakur, were you waiting for 22 children to die to take your hands off this scheme? And why didn't you do so far?
Not at all.
Then why didn't you say so early? Now that children have died, you say take your hands off the scheme. That's being opportunistic, Mr. Thakur.
I'm not linking this to the incident.
Of course you are.
We are not linking this to this incident.
Then why didn't you say so earlier? Why didn't you say the scheme has failed? We cannot implement it.
We have said so hundreds of times in the assembly and the council, not once or twice. It's not necessary to say this only on the channel. We have said this. I have said this. It's on record. In the council, we have said this. In the legislative council, and this has been discussed so many times in the assembly.
Who's not
once or twice.
But if you have said it, if the CAG has said it, if the planning commission has said it, if the HRD ministry has said it, then why did you let this carry on? It is because of the colossal maladministration that the children have died. That's all.
At all. This is that absolutely. You can say whatever you want. That's not the right thing. You see,
Mr.
It's only.
But you just say sorry tomorrow.
It's a very
you just say sorry tomorrow.
It's a very unfortunate accident. It's very
Manisha,
sad.
You just say sorry tomorrow.
Yes. You all have to take onus on the failures.
Okay,
one has to take onus on the failures.
Let's see if the state government does this.
The onus is on us.
Let's see if the government comes out and says sorry. Let's see if Nitish Kumar comes out and takes responsibility. Let's see if the politics stops. We are following the story. But it's an absolute and crying shame that this is happening across the country. And my question to everyone is this, that could all of this have happened without corruption? Could children have been taken for granted without corruption? Would they be fed rubbish and garbage and pesticides without corruption? I think all of us know the answer to that. Thank you very much to my panelists for joining me on that debate. Thank you.